Hi, welcome to our Planning Center tutorial. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of Planning Center and how to get into it in terms of the web app here. So here we are on the login page. You can go to here, as you see, login.planningcenteronline.com. But if you can't find out how to get here, it's pretty simple to do a search for it. So Planning Center, don't forget to spell it the American way. Type for it there, just go to Planning Center and just click on the login button here and you'll get to the same place too. So I'm just going to go ahead and log in here. Now this takes me to some details because I'm an admin person, but if I come down here to services, this should be what you see when you first log in. Now there are a bunch of things that you can use the services module for in Planning Center, which we're not going to use it for. We're just going to use this mainly for the purpose of managing songs and of being able to have songs in the iPad app that we can then access on the Sunday morning. So the two bits here that you really want to be focusing on are this section here, plans, and then our songs library. So here under plans, you can see we've created two different service types, as they're called, and we might explain a bit more about that later. But we've created this type called Sunday Service, which just means that you can have the Sunday dates coming up and you can add songs into a list for that date. So I've got here my upcoming service on the 8th of December when I'm going to be leading, and I'll be adding some songs to that in a little bit. We might do that in another little video, but what I want to just take a look at here first of all is looking at how we manage songs within Planning Center. So let's click on this songs button. As you can see here, this takes me to a list of all of the songs that we've got within Planning Center at the moment. And you can see this tells us whether there are PDF files associated with this. You can associate sound recordings with this if you really wanted to. And there are then chords and lyrics which we can come on to. Now you can search for any song that you want up here. So if I were to type in Hallowed Be, if I wanted to find a song, I could find it in that way. The other handy thing is that we can add tags to songs. If I open up the filter here and I go to tags, you can see here if I go to song type. So we've set up three things here. So there are core songs, the ones that we are currently looking at as being sort of on our core list. There are family friendly songs, so these are the ones that are suitable for signing in terms of picking some songs for the beginning of the service. And then I've just set up a tag of hymn type, just so that if you wanted to, if you had a real thirst to put in a hymn there, you could go ahead and click that and pull up the hymns more easily. But let's say that we want to think about some of the family friendly songs that we've got here. So here we go. I think I could pick 10,000 Reasons, Alive with Worship, Put Your Name. Let's go ahead and say I want to look at Alive with Worship here. So we're going to go into this song, and one of the key things about the way that Planning Center manages songs is that you can have one song, an entry, a single entry for a song, but that song can have multiple arrangements. So it could have its normal arrangements, particularly if you were thinking about hymn, for example, you could have your normal arrangement, which might be called the default one. But then you could create another arrangement with some alternative chords or do something a little bit differently, and you can have that as a separate option to choose when you come to plan your song list for Sunday morning. So you can see here this song has just got one arrangement. It's the default arrangement. Now again, there are more things that you could do here. We could put in the normal number of beats per minute and the meter of the song and all of that, and then you could search by all those things. But I don't think we need to get that overcomplicated. The key thing here is that you can have, just for this arrangement, you can have just you can see the lyrics here, and then so for each arrangement for each song, you can also have multiple keys. So we've got this song in the key of D here. If I just click on this, you can see, let's open it up, and it will show me just a little preview of what the chord sheet for the song is going to look like. Now let's say that on a particular Sunday I've been rehearsing a song and thinking, you know what, D is just way too under ambitious. I want to sing this song in F, let's say. So I'm going to click on add key here. So I can say, right, my key is going to be in F. And what I could do, because I'm a guitarist and I'm lazy, I might want to have a capo version of this. So I'm going to say, let's create a version in D called Capo 3. And Planning Center is connected with our account at SongSelect. So I can say here, download the chord chart, and it will just pull it straight from SongSelect for me. So I click on Save, and you can see here it's created F. It's got my version here in F, and there it is. So for the keyboard player and all the other cleverer people than me who can play it in the actual key, they can have that version. But then I've also got this version here in D. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this song to my list for Sunday morning. So I'm going to go back to plans, and I could have just clicked on recent plans, 8th of December there, but I'm just going to go in this way instead. So this now shows me the plan for a Sunday morning, and in theory you could add all kinds of things into here. You can add video clips and all kinds of other stuff, and some churches use this for all of their planning of a Sunday morning service, but we're just going to use it, at least at the moment, just for managing songs. So I could have a series title and a Sunday title here, which I think might be quite handy in future to be able to put that sort of thing in. But what I want to do is start stacking this up with some songs. So what I want to do is have a Live with Worship, and you can see here that it's showing me that there's one arrangement called default arrangement, and I could choose the key of D, or I could choose it in the key of F. Now I could just drag it over like this, or I think maybe if I drag the F there, I can stick it in like that. So now Alive with Worship in F is in my list of songs for the morning, and I could go ahead and drag a few more in and put them before or after. When I stick it in like this, it's saying just check what arrangement you want it in and what key you want it in. So yep, I want that in B flat, and I'm going to go ahead and accept that as well. So that's then loading here, and it shows me all the possible attachments there are associated with this particular song. So this is how we start to build up a song list for a Sunday morning, and this is what's going to feed through when you go to the iPads to be able to have those songs there at your fingertips. That's probably enough for now. We will come back and look at some other things in a later step.